highest rated local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
8:20 as we head into this 13th day of April. We've got ourselves a storm day, a big storm day later on this afternoon and evening. This morning, though, just some light to moderate rain. We've got a few heavy pockets, no lightning, though, on the board. As we take a look at the Twin Bridges, that's a view from Ellis Park, and it is a rain-soaked out there. Be careful on your morning drive. Of course, the afternoon drive home might be a lot worse with some thunderstorms in play, depending upon when you drive home anyway. That's our Superior Ag camera downtown Evansville. We've swung the camera around. Now we're showing the mighty Ohio River, and you can see that low deck of clouds there looking to the southwest, looking to the east in downtown Owensboro. Plenty of clouds out there, and even if we do see some sunshine, even if we don't see sunshine, we still have a chance for some thunderstorms out there that could be big, although sunshine is something we really don't want to see on a day like today. Roof Clayton camera, of course, that's on top of the Hampton Inn in downtown Owensboro. Deaconess Gateway, our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. A little bit of traffic out there at 66 and 69. Looks like it's thinned out a bit in the past 30 minutes or so. 65 degrees right now with a south wind at 10 miles an hour. Temperatures for the most part in the mid-60s. 64 Jasper, 65 Tell City, 64 in Fordsville, 64 Owensboro, 65 degrees Fairfield, and 66 in Henderson, as well as Madisonville. Madisonville now down 2 degrees in the past hour as some rain has moved in. Wind speeds, wind's going to be a factor throughout the day, even when we don't have thunderstorms. It's going to be in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. Right now, more in the 10 to 20 mile per hour range. 20 miles an hour Vincennes, and a lot of us there 10 to 15, but 17 miles an hour. The sustained wind at the Owensboro Airport, so kicking pretty good there as well. Got a wind advisory that begins at 10 o'clock and it lasts until 1 a.m. We got some showers out there down to the south, and you can see on Live First Warning Doppler radar, now we're catching a little bit of lightning from these thunder showers that have popped up west of I-57. These are working their way to the northeast from the southwest. The heaviest rain we've seen on the board has been down to the south here. Hartford catching, well, they were catching some heavy rain. The heaviest rain now shifting a little bit more to the west of Hartford, pretty much right there on the McLean, Ohio County line, about to move into the Whitesville area, so that rain's going to pick up for you there. And you can see some pretty heavy rain, too, also cutting through Muhlenberg County, areas that really don't need the rain. We've had such a dousing this week, especially along the Western Kentucky Parkway. There are those showers and thunder breaking up a little bit right now, but this system is making its way our way. Got a wave that's going to move through late morning, early afternoon. Not expecting anything severe with that batch. Can't rule that out entirely, though. Might see a few broken storms move in early in mid-afternoon. Hopefully, we don't see any supercells developing out there, which would increase our chance for a tornado, which is already high enough as it is. But the main line looks like it's going to be pushing into the tri-state around 4 o'clock. And you can see it just west of Carmi by then, and pushing into the Evansville Metro, crossing the Wabash right around 5 o'clock if future tracker holds. Not long after 5 o'clock for Owensboro and Madisonville. Looks like it's going to be closer to 6 in those areas. 7 o'clock Jasper time, of course, being on the eastern time zone, and not long after 6 in Madisonville as that storm threat continues to push to the east. Looks like the main tornado threat is going to be from 5 to 7 and really along in south. Even though we all have that tornado threat at 10%, it looks like right now, just the latest data that I've been looking at shows it mainly down in western Kentucky, and again, between 5 and 7. And really after that, the tornado threat is going to diminish somewhat, even though this damaging wind threat is still going to be out there. But it's long gone by midnight, and you can see we're going to be clearing out overnight for our Thursday, looking pretty good as we head into the day tomorrow. And plenty of sunshine, a high temperature of 63 degrees. Rainfall amounts will be plentiful. Got a marginal or moderate risk for severe weather. Moderate risk, and this is the first moderate risk we've had this year. Last moderate risk we had for the tri-state was in December 10th of last year. We know what happened there. Let's hope it doesn't pan out the way it did then. That severe threat, again, 10% chance of a tornado, and including a significant tornado, EF2 or greater. And we've also got a damaging wind threat that's out there at 45%. And also we've got that significant threat for a 70 mile per hour wind gust or better too. And also a hail threat, a little bit less of the hail threat though, but mainly a wind and a tornado threat out there. 2 to 4 inches of rain is what I'm expecting before all is said and done. And that's going to be winding down again late tonight. 75 degrees before the main event. That'll be in the middle of the afternoon. Storms will be rolling in around 4:30, and for a lot of us, between 5 and 6 o'clock in the Evansville Metro. South wind at 20 to 30, wind advisory again from 10 o'clock this morning until 1 o'clock in the morning. And as far as the several days, we're going to be seeing temperatures getting a little cooler, 63 with some sunshine on the backside of the storms tomorrow. Friday starting the day with sunshine and clouds, maybe a few showers overnight Friday into Saturday. Temperatures will be in the 60s to start Easter weekend, 57 with a little bit of rain on Easter Sunday.